All right. Hi, I'm Chip Schroeder. I'm here with Tunde Johnson, the Club Sports Player of the Month for the month of March for women's rugby. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, well deserved. I don't know if anyone knows her story, but is since sophomore year, right?
Sophomore year, yeah.
Sophomore year. She's been playing rugby, known as the what is this? What is this group of five that I hear of?
Type 5?
Type 5. Yeah. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, so the Type 5, we are the heavy tacklers. We do a lot of the big heavy work. We bring girls down, we get the ball, we run down the field, and we like to have fun out there.
Hey, that's what you gotta do, yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so I understand that's the job of the forward, get the tackles, get in the scrum of things.
Yeah, the dirty, the grit.
The
I love
grit,
it, yeah.
But I guess that leads to you being more injury prone. I understand. Tell me, so when did you sustain this injury?
So it actually happened the Friday before Columbus weekend. We were playing a game on the turf, and it was actually not even a contact-based injury. I was running and I felt a pull in at first I didn't know it was my Achilles. I fell to the ground. I got up, it didn't feel like an ankle sprain because I could kind of walk around, but it felt, when you get pins and needles in your leg, it felt like my foot had pins and needles and it didn't feel like it was attached.
Really?
So the trainer was like, you can either come out, but we were down players, so they wrapped it up, and I was more of a body. I kind of like hobbled along the field and kind of made it through, and then I ended up going to the club sports trainer, and she told me that I could have partially torn my Achilles tendon. 2 weeks later, after I got my MRI, met with an orthopedic surgeon, they told me I partially torn my Achilles, and I was in a boot from about the 3rd week of October until the 2nd week of January.
Wow.
So yeah, it was a long recovery.
Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're back at it soon, right?
Back
you're gonna
at
be playing
it, yeah.
all throughout spring? Okay.
Yeah, we have a tournament coming up this weekend. I won't be ready, but for the tournament next weekend, I've been working really hard with my physical therapist to hopefully get back on the field and go 110%.
That's what I like to hear. I'm excited to see that. So tell me, let's back things up a little bit. How did you first get into rugby?
Good. I always played sports in high school, and I was going to take a break when I got to college, and then I went all through my freshman year without really playing. I did club basketball for a little bit, but I didn't really vibe well with the team. And actually, one of my current roommates now lives on my floor freshman year. She started playing rugby, and she'd always talk about the girls, she always loved the team. And sophomore year, I decided I really missed playing a team sport, so I decided to join, and here I am today.
There you go. Yeah, seems like rugby has some great camaraderie.
Yeah.
So speaking of just that happy atmosphere, how during this injury, I know we're back to it, but how could you remain optimistic? Because I hear you still went to practices, still cheered on the team.
Yeah.
How did you find that spirit within?
Yeah. Honestly, it was my teammates. It's just such a great group of girls. We're all here to have a good time. We understand, we're all out on the field. Because when you're tackling with other people, rugby is not a hard sport, but it takes a lot of work. So when we're all working together, we understand what we're going through. We understand injuries. And just having that atmosphere around me, coming to practice every day, it was fun because I was hanging out with my friends. That's what it was. Just hanging out with friends, having a good time.
There you go. There you go. So would you say your favorite part of rugby is just, the relationships you
made?
Okay.
Honestly, and it feels good if you're having a long week to tackle someone. It's actually it's not a bad feeling. It's really fun to bring someone to the ground.
Jeez, I can imagine. Yeah, right? So tell me, club rugby, the club sports program as a whole, what do you like about club sports?
What I like about club sports is I can be an athlete and a student at the same time. It's not a heavy commitment, but I still we do practice on the weekdays, games on the weekend, but then we do have that easy off season. And also the club sports are just gaining so much. I know they just added, I think, field hockey, women's lacrosse, and a bunch of other sports. Very supportive program. They actually have this thing, the Instagram page. If our Providence page posts pictures of other sports teams, then we get points towards our club sport, and then we get good merchandise and stuff like that. Yeah.
Nice, there you go.
Yeah,
definitely take advantage of that for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, so you seem like a really good athlete in, basketball, field hockey. Do you play any intramural sports on top of that?
Oh yes, I did intramural kickball. We're just about to start intramural ultimate frisbee, which I'm very excited for. I haven't won a shirt yet, but I'm really hoping with frisbee, this is going to be my time. Really hoping.
I've got a good feeling right here.
I'm really hoping I get ultimate frisbee this time, but we'll see. Fingers crossed.
We'll see. All right, so let's say you've got all your younger teammates sitting in front of you right now.
Yeah.
What is the best piece of advice you can give them?
The best piece of advice, just enjoy every moment. Always give 110%. This is as being a senior now, I look back and it all flew by so fast. Just like enjoy every second, hang out with the team, because like it isn't forever. So always try to enjoy what you have. Give it your all and just have fun. That's my motto. Have fun. I'm here to have fun.
Have fun. I like that. Okay, so as a senior, closing in on the end of your Providence College experience, end of your rugby career, possibly. I don't know if you're planning on going pro.
I can't.
How has it impacted your experience overall here in Friartown, and maybe your life as a whole?
I'd have to say, just working with others and like going into my future career, elementary special education major. So just having that everyday interactions with people will definitely help in my future. Providence College is such a wonderful community. Just getting to know everyone's faces through playing club sports. I've met so many amazing freshmen, sophomores, juniors that I wouldn't have met if I didn't play a sport. So I have to say, for the future, just being able to talk to other people, getting to know them, and stuff like that, yeah.
I like that. Okay, so tell me one more time, when is this next tournament so that our viewers can come watch
Next tournament is this Saturday at UMass Lowell. There are 9 teams. We're playing Endicott, UMass Lowell, and a few other schools, but definitely try to come out. We have a senior game. We haven't picked a date yet, but I'll definitely let you guys know. Come support.
That's what I like to hear. All right, so I think we're wrapping things up. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Such a great story, and I can't wait to see what you do for the rest of the year.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Great
definitely.
meeting you. Thank you.
You as well.